Today in Portland, Oregon, a judge extends the ban on tear gas use by federal agents, stirring up civil rights discussions.
I'm Garrett. And I'm Leah.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Portland.
First up, a judge extends the ban on tear gas use by federal agents in Portland protests. A federal judge has extended a temporary restraining order against the use of tear gas by federal agents at Portland's ICE facility. This order was initially filed by the ACLU of Oregon, which is the American Civil Liberties Union here in Oregon, arguing First Amendment violations and excessive force allegations. What's really interesting is that the judge's decision reflects the ongoing tensions between federal enforcement and local civil rights. And surprisingly, the order was extended even though the federal government didn't have enough evidence to counter these allegations.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Preserving civil rights is super important, and it's kind of surprising that the federal government couldn't refute the allegations. It just shows the necessity of oversight in law enforcement practices. What do you think, Leah?
Totally get where you're coming from. It's crucial to have checks and balances in place, especially when it comes to civil rights. Okay, let's move on.
Next up, Counselor Smith faces backlash over firearms proposal at City Hall. Portland City Councilor Loretta Smith proposed an ordinance to allow city councilors to carry firearms at City Hall. This stirred up quite the reaction, leading to public protests. Eventually, she walked back her proposal and instead called for increased security measures. It seems like her initial proposal was kind of unprecedented for an elected official in Portland.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. I mean, security is important, but the idea of counselors openly carrying firearms, it's a bit much, right? Plus, public sentiment is so crucial. We can't just ignore it.
I could get behind that idea of increased security without the need for firearms. All right, let's roll on.
Next up, Zenith Energy cleared of code violations amid skepticism from advocates. Portland's investigation cleared Zenith Energy of violating city code despite previous fines for unreported construction. Now, Zenith operates an oil transloading facility in the city. Environmental advocates, however, are skeptical of the findings, citing transparency issues. The findings have significant implications for corporate compliance and environmental policy here. What's surprising is that Zenith was cleared despite past infractions and fines.
Honestly, I'm with the skeptics on this one. The investigation's narrow scope raises some eyebrows, don't you think? Environmental accountability and transparency are key. Let's keep it moving. Next up, Portland City Council slashes committees in major restructure. The City Council voted to reduce the number of policy committees from 8 to 5, reshaping the power dynamics. They've introduced a new committee of the whole, where all councilors will participate. Interestingly, the restructuring plan also eliminates the Climate Committee, which has raised some concerns.
That's close to the heart of it. The move could be beneficial, providing a more inclusive platform for discussion. But losing the Climate Committee? That's a story worth telling. We need dedicated platforms for significant issues like climate change.
Yeah, that's worth exploring. Let's shift over to the next.
Last up, Oregon Democrats push to repeal Trump's tax cuts and boost state revenue. Oregon Democrats are advancing a bill to disconnect from Trump's H.R. 1. This bill aims to recover over $300 million in lost revenue by eliminating certain tax breaks for the wealthy and major corporations. The bill also expands the earned income tax credit. Oregon's tax structure is quite vulnerable to federal changes, and the bill's selective disconnection targets specific tax breaks. Can you believe that's even a thing?
That's a solid point. I'm down for that. Addressing budget shortfalls is crucial, but I wonder about the long-term implications of these tax reforms on state economies. Let's wrap that up with a bow.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Portland. Have a great day and join us again tomorrow.